Welcome everybody to another episode of On My Sports. As always, it's your boy John J. And with me once again is my dogs, Big Money Sonny, 𝐵 from the Go. What's going on, fellas?
What up, you already know, man. Another hot week in sports. Got the two greatest homies in the world doing the sports talk with me. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, Shawn Michaels, let's fucking go. We out here, man. We outside, baby. What's good, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about you, Big Money?
Man, I'm good, bro. Let's cook. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's cook, man. Another outstanding week in sports, even with it being so few games since the conference finals wrapped up the game right after we recorded. We kind of figured it was going to come to an end officially real soon after that last show. But today we're going to get into those finals. This is completely dedicated to the finals tonight. But before we get into that, fellas, give me something that caught y'all eye this week. 𝐵, I'm gonna kick it off with you first, man. What caught your eye this week?
Man, what caught my eye this week? The Monica McNutt, Stephen A. Smith blow up, man. Hey, I mean, you got to get your popcorn, and I don't think nobody saw that one coming. It kind of came out of left field, how it all went down. But man, it's nothing like seeing Stephen A. getting power in his face, man. And that's what we saw live and in living color, 4K. And it was righteous because sometimes he need to get put in check because we all know, he talks sports, but he don't watch sports. That's one of the things we all say. And how can he? He's so busy running a multi-million-dollar, conglomerate. He doing his thing. You can't hate on him when it comes to, everything he got going on, the jobs he has, the money he making. But she had a point. She had a point on, and this is what I'm gonna say. They both had a point. Because 3 years ago, yes, the game was starting to spark. We did have some good superstars in the game, but they wasn't bringing the same eye that this young lady, Caitlin Clark, is bringing. We have to be real and just be honest. Said Sean, he got cooked. Hey, my man got pie in his face. And like my man, we talked about it in the pregame show. If y'all get a chance and y'all go check it on YouTube, I mean, when she said that to him, him and Molly really, they both kind of, like, whoa, what's going on? It was one of those whoa moments. They wasn't ready for that. And Stephen A., you saw him, he kind of, dug a little trench real quick and jumped in that trench with his little gun. And he ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? My man was upset. And it was fun to watch. I can't lie. If you're looking for some drama on a sports talk show, man, that was it. Hey, it was pretty fun to watch. It was nice to see somebody put him in check when it comes to the things he says, because he acts like he knows it all and he doesn't. Him and his 1.5 points in high school. But what she said, like I said, she has some good righteous points, no doubt. But on the other side of it, hey, it is what it is, man. The game is gonna grow when it grows. You can't control how things happen, and we're seeing it, and we gotta get Caitlin her flowers, for what she's doing for the game, and she hasn't even really done anything for the game, So that's what I saw this week, and it was wild, man. I know y'all saw it. If you didn't, go check it out, man. Stephen A. He gets cooked.
That's good. That's a good one. That was a hot topic for them to go 2 days with that. And then Monica McNutt was on Nightcap with Ocho and Uncle Shay to finish up with that topic that same night. And then Stephen A. talked about it on his show as well. So yeah, it was a big deal. But before I go to Big Money, because I know we kind of talked ahead of time about yours, and I know yours is going to go longer than mine. Mine's going to be real quick. What caught my eye this week was the little start of a battle that we got brewing with Cam'ron and Ant-Man. I don't know if anybody been paying attention to this, but Ant-Man had an Adidas commercial. Anthony Edwards, I'm talking about. He had an Adidas commercial, and he had a little receipt box, and he was printing all of the receipts. And he had a quote from Carmelo Anthony, and he had a quote from Cam'ron, and he kind of called him he said, "Fuck buddy" at the end of it.
He said that.
Cameron didn't take too kindly to that, of course. And so he opened up his show and he cooked the Ant-Man with one of
Yeah, he
his
sure did.
opening show freestyles. So
yeah, he sure did.
Oh man, fellas, what do y'all think about this? This is the newest of the new media type of battles. We got one of the newest type superstar players and the newest type of superstar media members. So we never saw a media member cook a player in a rap.
I'll say this, like, hopefully Ant doesn't find himself going the John Moran route. Stay out of the drama. Stay away from the drama. You young, you're on a good pedestal right now. You just elevated yourself to a different level. You getting ready to start getting contract offers, all kind of things that you didn't expect to get. You just really did something nobody expected this summer. Well, this spring. So hopefully he has fun with it, but keeps it clean, you know, keeps it on wax, as they say, you know, but he don't want none of Cam, man. And you better stay away from that. That's not the fight you want. You don't want to mess with that's a veteran. That's a 5-star G. You don't want no smoke with that guy. You know, go mess with Lil Wayne or one of these other younger guys. You don't want to mess with no guy like that does that. You know what I mean? But I thought it was pretty funny though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just to think,
it was crazy.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, because I remember I'm from the city, baby. Man. I remember when everybody used to smack Cameron around. I remember Nas slapped him around. Hov slapped him around. 50 slapped him. Now look at him picking on the kids. Oh, Cam. Really, Cam? Yeah, okay, Cam. All right. Y'all both petty. Y'all both petty. Y'all petty as hell. Grow up, both of y'all.
I do think both. I think both of them were kind of petty on that one.
Yeah, both of them. I was like, come on,
because the original comment that Cameron made, and I should have pulled up the quote. I don't have it with me. But it wasn't that. I think it was something along the lines, and I'm paraphrasing. I know it's not specific, but it was somewhere along the lines of, I don't know if he's a superstar yet. He's got to show me.
That's it.
That's not really that big of a deal, you know. And so I think Ant kind of fueled this fire. He kind of initiated this, and it wasn't necessary.
I heard about
I'm glad you went first with that too, because I hate how sensitive everybody is now. Like,
yeah, man.
He said that. Like, everybody's so sensitive, which goes right into what
he talks sports. This is what he do. It's not like he was just some random that just said a quote out there. He talks sports on the sports show. So
yeah,
but you're gonna run to everybody that say something negative. You know what I mean? And I think his feelings still hurt about losing. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he quick to answer to everything. I just hope that don't be the trend with him. You need to just let it go. Let people talk. Go do your thing, man.
Yeah, he still got a lot of growing up to do.
22.
Yeah, that's all good.
All right,
yeah.
Big Money. How about you? What caught your eye this week, man?
Yeah, the same type of situation we were just talking about with the legendary Pat McAfee. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking on what he was speaking on. He was riding for his people. I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I was watching him like, where he going with it? And in the end, all he was doing was riding for his people, but he called her a white bitch.
He got lost in it too. Crazy. Like, he was flowing. He lost himself. He didn't realize where he was at for a second.
Man, that's what caught my eye. Pat McAfee was riding so hard for Caitlin Clark, he slipped up and called her what she is, bro, a white bitch. He was going in so hard, he forgot he was on TV, and all of a sudden he was in a room and it was just us and him, and we just talking, and ain't nobody else around. It's just him and his people. And he said some shit that you say behind closed doors, but it just happened to be over FCC airwaves. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I love Pat McAfee. Shout out to the whole crew.
How long can Pat get away with being Pat on national TV?
Bro, he didn't know. They was on his head, bro. They was on his head. He had to apologize. Everything was crazy. I was like, it just reminds me like the sensitive ass world we live in now. Everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah, like, but still, you can't say white bitch.
It was outstanding. It was outstanding.
Hey, look, I can appreciate it, bro. Because
none of us would have gotten away with it.
No, hell no. We would have been on the last day.
Oh, forever. You can't never show your face.
If that
That
was
was the
anybody
most
black, bro, they would have cut the
that was
show.
the
They would have
most
walked you
not
off
like us
campus.
moment ever in the history.
Yeah,
Just
of
like
that
how
was
media.
big, bro.
just like how want us to get away with saying nigga on TV by mistake, they can get away with that.
Yeah.
They let him slide on that one. Yeah.
Bro, he was basically like, look.
There's so many people that's calling for his head, but Kaylin and the fever is like, we're good.
Right. And all he was saying was, look, it ain't the draft class, it's Caitlyn. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it's a white bitch. I loved it, bro. Like, damn.
Snow bunny. He rather just said it's a snow bunny.
Hey, man, I loved it because he was so like into his craft and he was so in the moment and he was so in the zone. And he forgot.
That's who he is, though, man. Yeah, he don't mean no harm. He don't mean no harm at all.
He don't mean no harm, bro.
I think that's why they're not gonna say, you know, because it wasn't meant maliciously in any kind of way, you know.
He was just having fun, being funny.
I was proud of him, bro.
Shit.
I was proud because that's what she is to me. I'd be like that white bitch Caitlyn Rob. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean no harm. And my favorite part was when he apologized, he said that he reached out to Caitlyn and them and they was like, shit, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even tripping. They even understood.
It's funny. It's funny because I call it the most not like us moment, but it was both. It was a us moment. It was something we do, but it's a not like us moment because we can't get away from with it. We're not gonna go out and say,
bro, it was cold. Like he was all over the place with it. He was like, when I was a kid, he was trying to get you to feel what her impact was on and what it is, bro. Like, quit trying to spin it like it's everybody else's her. He was like, man, I remember when I was a kid and I heard Rough Riders anthem for the first time. It changed my life. I damn near fell out the chair. I was like, okay. Like,
remember this, bro.
Hey, JJ, it was like we was in a basement somewhere. She took us out the studio. We was in some basement in the Midwest. Everybody blowing, passing them around, hitting shots, and it's your homeboy just spitting. That's it. And he went with it on live fucking TV. I was like, wow. I was like, what a time. He just went there on live TV. It didn't black out. It didn't go to commercial break. It just kept rolling. I was like, this is amazing, bro. I love it.
They bleed guys horrible. But what I want to add to that though is no matter what, and this is why not the Sky, but this is why the fever, and this is why Caitlyn not mad. Every time you say her name, we are constantly talking about the WNBA. Bro, ain't no such thing as bad press right now for them. As long as you talking about them, you talking about them. They getting something that they. Man, that's why I laugh when people try to say, try to argue with me about this Caitlin Clark effect. I'm like, do y'all understand that we talking about WNBA right now?
How he said, like, JJ, what me and you was talking about the other night, bro, when I called you and was telling you about it. I loved how he was like, and all of us are finding out that the WNBA is basically old school NFL football. I was, bro, say, man. I was like, remember when I told you, bro, I was like, it's the people that's complaining is the new viewers. They like, wait a minute, why are they doing that to her? Now, they always been doing that. Y'all just now watching. And I appreciated Pat for speaking on that, bro. He was like, we finding out it's old school NFL football over there.
The WNBA is kind of like how the early days of the NBA was. It was a lot rougher. It was a lot more fouling. The game wasn't as good. You know what I'm saying? With the game wasn't as good. You didn't have enough stars. It's coming. It's coming, man. It's coming.
Yeah. Bro, it was like penitentiary ball. Watching WNBA is like penitentiary ball. It's crazy. It's crazy. Girls.
This is
don't
like the NBA in the 80s. The cocaine the cocaine traveling circus.
Except they on steroids.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
This is that era.
Man. Angel Reese, bro. I'm watching the game tonight, bro. Angel Reese is a thug life. I was like, damn, bro. She damn near chop blocked Stewie. Did you see how she just shoved Stewie damn near across the whole goddamn floor? I was like,
she used her body.
thug
She gonna
life.
use all that weight.
They was like, oh yeah, the announcers was like, Angel Reese has no issue with the physicality whatsoever. I was like, man, she gives no
She with it.
fucks.
Maybe that's how she got that bump on her lip.
She with it. No, that ain't.
She did some old school Detroit Pistons Dennis Rodman shit tonight. I was like, damn. Hey, say.
Uh-oh. They're trying to shut him down again.
Uh-oh. You muted. You muted. Got to restart or something. That's but like you said though, it's amazing that it's just that's the topic of conversation for everybody. Everywhere you go, it is the WNBA. It's insane. Yeah. But we knew it was gonna come. We knew it was gonna happen. We talked about it coming into it. You got your audio back, Big Money? Uh-oh. Fight back.
Blackout.
Uh-oh, I just got a notification on my screen. Lonzo Ball offers to pay Angel Reese's fine after the ejection.
He got it. He got it. So he's trying to run up on him. Yeah, you already know he's trying to show that NBA money. He like, come hang out with the homies.
Maybe he already did. Maybe that lip.
That lip. Ooh, Shotty got to get that fixed. Have somebody bust that boy or something.
Oh, for real. Big Money, we got your audio back. Still fighting the tech issues. We got your audio back. Can we hear you? Can you hear us? Well, regardless of the fact, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first topic of the day. But with the finals getting started on Thursday, man, I want to know, what are your top duos? Where does these guys rank throughout the entirety of the NBA? Who are your top duos throughout the league? Big Money. I'm gonna start off with Big Money since he kind of got interrupted at the end of the last one. But who you got as your top duo, and where does these guys rank in the finals?
Oh, my top duo in the whole league all year has been Kyrie and Luka. And my number 2 duo was Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Hey, you know what? It's crazy. I thought Jason Tatum, I was one of the few people that thought Jason Tatum got snubbed. Like, I don't remember a time where it's like a number 1 seed, 64 wins, and you ain't the MVP. You ain't even like top 2. Like, it was crazy. Like, yeah. So
yeah.
The best duos in the league to me is playing right now in the finals. You know what, Cat? Who's the duo? Who's the duo in Minnesota?
You could say Cat and Ant.
I like
those are the scoring ones. I mean, Rudy Gobert is the defensive player of the year and all that, but
Cat went MIA. That's why I wanted to ask it. I love that duo though.
Yeah, but he's still the more explosive player. You know, he can give you a 50. He gave you a 50 ball this year. He has some big games.
I know y'all probably gonna kill me. I like Bron and AD. Just them two.
No, that's a great one. That's not a great duo. That's a great one.
Yeah,
that's top 5.
Yeah. Hey, I was going
both played a lot of games.
Paul George and
Kawhi.
I was finna say that.
Regular season.
When he's healthy, bro. Paul George and Kawhi,
yeah. Their issue is just they don't play together enough games. We haven't seen them enough. Could you put you can put Giannis and
Giannis and Dame? Yes,
Giannis and Dame. I think if Giannis didn't get hurt, their outlook might have ended up different. Who knows? They could be playing still.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy and Bam. Jimmy and Bam was a really good duo this year. I mean, they had a pretty decent season. Hey, my man Embiid
Embiid
Maxi
and Maxi.
and
Woo!
Maxi,
hey,
yeah,
that was a
yeah.
nasty
Yeah.
duo this year, man. Hey,
Yeah.
injuries really derailed them, man. That they was heaps, man. When he put up 70, he was on top of the world. That was
Yeah.
crazy how he went from that moment to where they ended up at the end of the season. You
That's
know,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Because when he put up 70,
K,
first,
And
KD and Katie and Book,
and I love Jokic and Murray. I know
yeah,
Murray
Jokic
ain't
and
really.
Murray.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love them. Yeah, I got
they
love for
they
them.
they won the chip last year. We can't forget about them already.
Nah, for real. Yeah.
no, and
I
I
feel
think
like we
Young
should have said them. I
young
should have said them a lot earlier. I don't want disrespect. No
I
disrespect to
mean,
them.
well, you gave your official rankings of the 1 and 2, but these are
Yeah.
just notable mentions. These aren't rankings.
Yeah.
We just naming all of the duos. That's how you
Yeah.
said it. So,
My 1 and
well,
2
the
is
order doesn't
playing in the
necessarily matter.
finals right now. I'm biased because Kyrie always been my favorite player. You know what I'm saying? Up until now. Now I like Luca. But Kyrie's
man, got him
so
again. Oh, there you go.
I always secretly wanted that to work. I wanted it to work, and I didn't know if it was gonna work because of the pieces. But when they put the pieces around them, I was like, hell yeah, this is crazy. And Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, like I don't disrespect them like everybody else say. Like I know the NBA and what everybody nowadays thinks it is. The NBA, man, you gotta crawl before you walk, and they just wasn't ready against Golden State. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hold that against them, but I
They
got
came,
love
in,
for
they
them,
came
like
into the
for
league
real,
really
bro.
young. They
Like
came into the league really
I
young,
don't
man.
think like I think so. I'm so high. I think so highly of them. Like I don't know. Like when I think about it, like old school NBA jam style, like who could beat them 2-on-2?
I
Like
don't
head
think
up
they
right
reached
now in the
their ceiling
league. I
yet.
don't know. That's tough.
I don't think they reached their ceiling yet. I think they can still get better. I mean, they
Exactly. Me
still
neither, bro.
young,
Like
man.
people disrespect them, and I don't like
Yeah.
the disrespect that Jason Tatum get. And you know what I'm saying? They don't hold him like people be like he ain't a top 5 player, and I'm like how? It's just disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I feel like really they could beat anybody. Like head up,
Say this,
two on
man.
two. Right now,
Hey,
if we was in a gym somewhere, everybody's duo, 2-on-2 versus them two. Them niggas is a tough out. I'm telling you right now. That's
no
crazy.
doubt
They
about it.
both
Absolutely.
lock up. They could you can't hold either one of them 1-on-1. They both can lock you up. Bro, people forget like it's like we didn't see Jason Tatum look at Kevin Durant. He looked at Kevin Durant, swept that man. I saw that, bro. Come on, man. When he was in Brooklyn, Kyrie was there. Like, stop playing, bro. Like, I hate the
Hey, let's
disrespect. I really do. Like, bro, stop it. Jalen,
no, like this is their
Jason
moment.
Tatum
No, this is their moment.
is a
I think
top
they
5. I
gonna
don't know
do
where he at, but he's a top 5. Wasn't he all first team All NBA?
it.
Yeah.
Like, stop
Yeah.
playing, bro. I don't think Shay can beat him 1-on-1 in a 1-on-1 game. Nope.
I think he's too
Nah, he
big
ain't
for him.
beating him.
They too
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
I
for him.
no,
don't
he
think.
he don't get enough credit. Because everybody
Yeah,
getting these gaudy numbers.
yeah,
No, and you
But
get when you know how it is when you get used to seeing a team win all the time, and that's how it kind of is with them. They always win. They always in like the top 3 spots in the division every year. So it's like, okay, now what's missing is that championship. That's what they got to get.
hey,
They got to
hey,
get that
let me
ship. I
tell
think
you something, bro.
they
You
still
know
win.
what?
You need
You
that.
know what was their Achilles heel? Like, let me ask y'all, what was their Achilles heel? Why they didn't, like you said, they always win, but then in the playoffs, they come up short. Why? What was their Achilles heel, bro? Let me ask y'all.
Running into the wrong teams, bad matchups.
See, nah, it wasn't that to me. What you think, JJ?
I think they just had to get their knocks first when they got into that finals run. They had to
Right. See that? Yeah,
that
and
that,
both of
that
those is
first
good
time
answers. But
that earned.
both of those great answers. Great answers by both of y'all. But the reason was they sucked. The last 2 years, they were the worst team in close game situations. And that is what's brought that's what was wrong with them. They ran into Miami. It wasn't that they wasn't better than them and couldn't beat them. Miami keeps the game, they slow it down, and then it's close. And then that's when their asses get tight and they just smoke everything, bro. They be tripping.
All right,
But this year,
all right. Let me
bro,
let me.
I
I
saw
gotta.
them improve. I was like, wait a minute. That's why they scare me for real against the Mavericks, bro. Cause I'm like, man, they ain't that team no more. They don't
Okay,
smoke
but
them
hold on.
late game situations.
Let me
They know
stop
how
you.
to
Let me
win
stop you.
now.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you though, because right now we got team. We're gonna preview this thing deep later on. I want to right now focus on just the duos.
Oh, but yeah, them my duos right there. These top two, Luka Kai and Jaylen Brown and my man Jason Tatum.
I could
Easy for
dig that.
me.
I could dig that. Honorable mention to 𝐴𝒚 and Chet. That's a future one.
Yeah.
You know what? Chet don't be showing up enough for me. I wanted to say him, but I was like, who's his running mate? He need a
Oh, that's why
running
I
mate.
said a future one. It ain't there yet. But
Yeah.
well, he got right now. I say Jalen
De'Aaron Fox and
Jalen
Sabonis,
Williams.
man. They don't get it. We
Williams.
didn't get them no love, but them
Yeah.
two boys, man,
Sabonis and Swiper. Yeah.
two boys coming and they
Oh,
young and
you know what? We forgot about them. That's facts, bro. Fuck yeah.
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 Yeah, they legit.
Yeah.
D Snow, where do these guys rank for you?
yeah. See, and of course, I thought we was talking about all time. Well, I wish we'd have did that, but we're gonna stick with right now. So
Well,
right,
we can do now. You can say now and all time. That's
I mean,
fine. But
Yeah.
right now,
Hell
where do
yeah,
they
we can
rank
do all
amongst the
time.
NBA? And you can include all time. That's
because I
fine.
say this, like what Luka and what Kyrie bring to the table. That is, I think if they can put a ring on it, like Beyonce say, I think that's really going, man. That's one of the top. You ain't gonna see a top duo like that. That's a real duo right there. I think none of these guys can really go with the all-time duos because they don't play defense, man. The defense that, like to me, the top all-time duos to me, Kobe and Shaq. Man, when Wade and LeBron was in their youth when they played together, that was something you ain't want to see coming. You know what I'm saying? Like them all-time, them duos. You know what I'm saying? We saw, like, but now, like right now though, I mean, right now, I do love, you know what I'm saying, the Kyrie and the Luka duo, and I love the Embiid and what's his name duo. Those two, those are my
Maxey.
top two. Maxey to me is like Harden, but I actually think he better. I think he got a chance to be better than Harden. I like his game a little bit more. Shoots at a better percentage. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't hold the ball as much. You know, doesn't mind coming off the ball. You know, coming off the screens. You know, so I like that duo. I really think them two guys, man. If they can bring in a Paul George or somebody out there in Philly, man, watch out for real. You know, because they gonna grow together. They're gonna have another year together after this summer. So yeah, they're my top two.
I can dig
Yeah,
that.
I fuck with that. I like that. Yeah, I like
I
that.
would have to say, these are my top two duos. I would rank Tatum and Brown number one over Kyrie and Luka just because of the longevity together. They've
I
been
can respect
together for
that.
so long.
I can respect that. No
I
doubt.
believe the potential of Kyrie and Luka is probably far greater. Offensively, it's ridiculous. I believe the Boston duo has a better defensive potential, although that's just not saying a lot.
I agree.
But they're better athletic defenders. They play the passing lanes really well. I say that. But just their longevity together, I think, gives them the advantage in the rankings for me. Kyrie and Luka, they haven't played a whole lot together. Even this year, there was some injuries back and forth.
Yeah.
So they still kind of finding their way. But I think they're so individually unbelievably adept at scoring that either one of them can go off and raise their group profile. Like you see games where Kyrie's going off in the first half and Luka takes over the second half. Like they share dominance on that team. So I like that. But I think the longevity of Tatum and Brown still means something. And they've been playing together for so long. They know everything pretty much about each other. That still matters in this day and age.
Yeah.
I think the LeBron
Yeah,
and
I can't
AD one,
fuck with that.
I don't think that one was a stretch at all. I think that one still has to get a
Yeah.
lot of credit as far as one of the top ones, because AD played a lot of games this year.
Yeah. Shout out to AD.
And he dominated in a lot of those
Shout out to
games.
AD.
Everybody thinks about the last time we saw him against Jokic, but that's just a bad matchup for AD.
Hey.
It's a bad matchup for a lot of guys. But AD was strong. Shout out to another duo that might get split up this offseason, and we never really got a chance to see him fully develop, was Zion and Brandon Ingram. BI might be on the move this offseason though, so we'll see. Halliburton and Siakam has the potential to become a decent duo. We haven't seen enough yet. But yeah, it's a lot of good ones out there. Yeah. That was a good one. All right. Moving along though. As far as Kyrie Irving, he's already got a ring with LeBron James. If he wins a ring this season, where does that rank him as far as the point guards in the NBA today and all time? I'm gonna start off with you, D Snow.
Oh, today, I mean, it gives him 2 rings. He's already considered to most players, most ex-players, most fans as, man, the most gifted player we've ever seen touch the basketball. I mean, the stuff we watch him do on a daily basis is just phenomenal. I mean, it's exciting and it's just crazy. I mean, he doing stuff that you can go to the gym and try. You're not gonna get away with a lot of those moves that he's doing. But I mean, all time, man, it gets tricky. I mean, point guard is a real tight when it comes to all-time great point guards. You know, it's real tight. But I mean, for me, I think it puts him in the top 10. You know, we'd have to do another day where we really try to count him down and figure it out. I think he does fit in that top 10 though, because he is Kyrie. When he walks in the gym, he's the guy that nobody wants to stick. You don't want to guard Kyrie Irving. We've heard stories about him since high school all the way to now, and we're seeing him. He's in his prime right now. Right now, he's just really on another level when it comes to getting buckets, creating space for other players, and just being a leader. We're saying leader and Kyrie in the same sentence, and that means a lot to me as a fan. Yeah, something I thought would never happen. Something a lot of us thought would never happen. We never saw Kyrie being a leader. We always thought he would be a piece, a cog. I throw him in there with some other people, and then maybe he can win. But no, I mean, Kyrie is actually out here leading. He's out here saying the right things. He out here and doing the post game conferences and staying. He used to be Mr. Leave, not even want to do the talk to the reporters and all of that. Kyrie's doing everything. Like I saw somebody say this the other day. It's like we're seeing like a Kobe Jr. coming out of him. You started to see his.
That's why I still hope for Ant-Man and Ja.
Yeah, they babies right now. They babies. That's why I don't hold nothing against them boys. But we live in a different world now, where people hold everything against you, especially if you know what I'm saying, this color. So but yeah, man, I think this is a big moment for Kyrie. If he can pull this off, man, this is going to really raise his name way higher than it was. I mean, he might have been on his way onto maybe not being in the Hall of Fame to now looking at being a first ballot one. You know what I'm saying? Because even though hey, people they didn't like Kyrie, man. Kyrie had a bad rap around the league. Team killer.
Not with me, bro. See,
not with you, but we talking about as a general. You know what I mean? But no, we big Kyrie fans here. I got to pick Kyrie.
They hold stuff like that against you though, like the comments and the issues that he has had to deal with off the court. They hold stuff like that against you as far as voting. I get it.
Hey, they held it against him when he had the all white boat trip. Remember that?
He ain't never said a bad word, in my opinion. So
no, man. I'm a big Kyrie fan, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna do in these finals, man. It's gonna be fun to see my man on that stage. This is exciting.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who's the top 5 point guards all time? Give me top 5 point guards right
now. Off the back of my hand,
Magic, Steph. Come on, who else? Magic, Steph, Isaiah. Okay, we'll say Isaiah.
Gotta say Oscar.
Yeah, you can put Isaiah Stockton.
Yep, Oscar. John Stockton.
You gotta give it to them.
So Kyrie is 6. Kyrie's 6. So if he win a ring, he get another ring, he's in top 5 if he get another ring. You're right.
Does he jump Steph? He jumps Steph?
He jumps Stockton.
No.
Stockton
No.
Was Steph on the list?
Stockton.
John Stockton.
Yeah, I said Magic, Steph, Isaiah, Big O, Stockton.
Yeah.
Then Kyrie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he jumps John Stockton. He's in the top 5. He couldn't jump Steph if he was 6'7". Nah.
Yeah, Steph got.
It's too far of a gap.
Look, bro, let me tell you something.
Like
I could never disrespect Steph Curry because in the LeBron era, that man got 4 chips on his watch. I respect the hell out of Steph. I don't give a damn what you say.
And
Period.
we live in a shooting, you know, like where everybody's shooting threes way more. And I saw somebody say, "Oh, we're gonna see another stuff." Man, ain't nobody gonna do with that, man. The level of how many threes he's hit over his career is crazy. Like you would have to really play a lot of games and hit a lot of shots and have the green light. You gotta have that green light.
Steph was a game changer, so you can't be a Steph and still be a game changer. Like it was already changed, and you got to change it to something different from him.
Yeah.
So everybody else is just imitations.
Oh, you know what?
Trae Young was
Allen
supposed to
Iverson
be
a
a
point
baby
guard?
Steph.
He had 2.
Yeah.
Well, is he a
He
point?
I
played.
always looked at Iverson like a 2.
He was a combo guard, but he literally played the point position on the court.
Yeah,
like for
Kyrie,
the majority,
you know
for a
might
large
be
portion
7.
of his career.
Kyrie might be 7.
He was a combo, but yeah, he played point for a large portion.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, D Snow. He's top 10, bro. That's hard. Yeah,
top 10. Hard. It's tough though. It's a lot of great point guards.
It's tough, bro.
It is a lot of great point guards out there, but I do think that matter. It means something that he was able to go away from LeBron and elevate another team that has never sniffed this type of success.
Yeah, he getting what he wanted.
That matters.
All the point guards that we named, though.
And think about before this year. Think about before this year how much hate was on Jason Kidd's name as a coach.
Hey, they got to get off of it, man.
It was a lot. It was a lot of hate.
He did a lot of team jumping though. Look how many teams he jumped from, without winning. He jumped from team to team.
That's another name, another point guard. There, you right, Jason Kidd. That's another name.
Is he in front of Jason Kidd? That's what I'm saying. Like that point guard shit is tough, bro.
Hey, and I told y'all, Jason Kidd, when it comes to pure point guard, that's my favorite, bro. That's who I want to run the game for me. And he ain't got to shoot at all. Just be a point guard and play defense.
And Westbrook, bro. I forgot about prime Westbrook at the point. God,
I said that top 10. That'll be fun one day. We have to do that.
I think 2 rings will puts him in front of Westbrook though. The resume. The triple doubles for Westbrook. He is probably the most physically gifted point guard ever.
Yeah.
But Kyrie got the better resume and is the better skilled point guard.
Yeah.
But Kyrie though,
Kyrie got a layup package on 100
on that list. Yeah, his dribble package, his layup package, his whole bag. None of them got that. Nobody.
If you playing NBA 2K and you creating and doing you a my player or whatever, and you want to hurry up and get through yours and speed through, you're gonna pick the Kyrie layup package for your guy. Yeah. That's just that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. That's the one that you gotta have.
Man.
It is a standard.
Yeah.
Buckets.
So yeah, he's an all-time great when it comes to that. He's got an all-time great layup.
Hey, did y'all see LeBron talk? Did y'all see LeBron what he was saying about Kyrie today?
How he hate that he not his teammate anymore. He not his running mate no more.
He was like how he's the most physically. He was like he's the most gifted player in the NBA right now. Look, bro, I saw this video where Kobe Bryant and Kyrie was in the gym, and he was showing Kyrie this Euro step. I want y'all to go find it. He showed him this Euro step from the left elbow where he dribbled and went hard right, and he got to the middle of the paint, and then he took that step with the left and jumped off the left and finished with the left. And then he did it on Kyrie, and then Kyrie did it on him, but instead of going with it like Kobe told him, because Kobe was 6'7", Kyrie floated and it pissed Kobe off, and Kobe was like, check up, it's 1-on-1. I was like, God damn. I was like, LeBron ain't lying. That dude's sick in the head, bro. He did it just like Kobe. And Kobe was right there gonna block it, but he floated underneath him and laid it up and then looked back at him. Kobe was like, nah, check up. It's one-on-one time. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, Kyrie different, bro. Like he's different
This
for real.
this is the series that finally gets some respect put on his name officially across the board.
Oh, see, nah, not for me. I don't disrespect Kyrie because I know he
Yeah,
saved
but you can't
LeBron motherfucking
deny
legacy.
you can't
Saved that man
deny
legacy, bro.
publicly, but you cannot deny that publicly he has been disrespected for the longest of times.
During the summer, he did not get a lot of offers from teams.
Wait, what? You
Yeah,
breaking up a little
I
bit.
mean,
He
I
didn't get a
say
lot.
you cannot
Can't really hear you.
you cannot deny that he has been disrespected over the years. Between the refusal to take the shot for COVID,
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they disrespected shit
and
out of
the
him.
team swapping and everything else. Like people have had issues with Kyrie. The whole the movie promotion, all of that stuff.
That was
But you
like
cannot deny
all
him
like
anymore. It's
propaganda
official.
dumb shit though. Like
It is, but it
only thing
still
I hold
counts. This
against
is
him is the
these are the
flat
things.
world.
These are the things that we are talking about as far as the things that he has had to go through. You are a basketball junkie. The
Yeah.
the average media personality or the worldwide as a fan base have had issues with Kyrie
Like
Irving.
this, it is
It
so many
cannot be
people.
denied anymore.
And RIP to my man Kobe. It is people out there that hate his guts because of the stuff that he, the stuff that when happened with the allegations and all of that. So like that's the thing. Like even though we're fans of the game and we kind of let things go, we move on. There'd be people that hold on to that stuff forever, bro. And they'd be like, "Oh no, him? No," and that's all they know. They don't even want to talk about the great things that they did. All they want to talk about is that. So
that's the type of stuff that would get him blocked from a Hall of Fame.
Hey man, like I didn't understand. And the white was mad that he was saying it, but it was on Jeff Bezos, a white Jew's platform. But they mad at him. Like, nah, bro, that don't even make sense.
Look,
so I didn't care about
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, but it was a thing. We ain't finna get into why it was a thing, but it was a thing.
Is the squeakiest black man we know in the world. You see it, he got himself put on the spot. It's certain things you can't say.
Like, I don't care. Like, hey, that don't mean we rock with him. Like, so
yeah. So yeah, but I definitely think that you definitely got to put him up close to definitely got to put him in the top 10 all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of both of these two teams, which one do you guys say really needs it more? With you got the anointed Luka Doncic with the superstar of Kyrie Irving that's had experience in winning a finals versus the young duo of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who have grown up in the playoffs every year of their careers, and many have expected them to have had one by now.
Yeah.
So who here needs it more?
I feel like the Celtics need it more, bro, because it's just been a lot of failure, a lot of coming up short, a lot of growing pains, and it's like people just dying to break them up. And if they don't win it this time, bro, they might try to break them up. It's crazy. I feel like they got all the pressure on them to win it. That Dallas squad is, like you said, they just put it together at the trade deadline. Everybody's young and youthful, and you know what I'm saying? You could keep that thing together and they could run it back and be even better next year, barring injury or anything. I feel like it's really detrimental that the Celtics win this chip right now. They had the easiest route to get there that they probably ever could have got. And they got to take advantage of it. Like for real. It's not going to be hard. This is their first hard round. But they got Porzingis back. And they really need to get this thing, bro, for real. Because if you don't, you mess around and get that thing torn apart. You know how teams like to overreact and they don't.
Hold
you know
that,
what I'm saying? They
because
don't take
you
it
jumping
well.
into the next topic.
Okay.
That's the next topic. D Snow, what do you think?
I mean, like I said a second ago, man, the pressure is all on Boston, man. I mean, number one seed, easy cakewalk all the way to the finals. I mean, they walking in there with a full deck of cards. I mean, hey, they come. Hey, right now they have the best team that they've ever had around those two guys. I think man, this is that moment that they supposed to really do it. They supposed to pull it off this time. You know what I'm saying? So I think they needed more. I think Dallas is coming in there with no pressure. Number 5 seed. They kind of shocked the world. You know, we called it, but everybody wasn't calling it. You know, seeing them make it this far, but we did. You know, so I think this is a magic moment for them too. But I think that Boston, man, this is the time they're supposed to win it. If no other time they should have won it, they're supposed to win it this time.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that's a clean sweep. Boston needs this thing more. They've been together the longest. Like I said, they've grown up in the playoffs. They've been here every year. They're the most polished in this situation. This isn't even their first finals trip. They've been to the finals before. And the majority of this team, they played in big moments like this. So they need this more than anything. As far as legacies go, because that can be looked at as a different question. Whose legacy needs this more? From a player's perspective, more so than the team. And I would say legacy-wise, I would say Jason Tatum, but Kyrie Irving is very close as a second. Can he do it without LeBron?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Jason Tatum's legacy needs this more.
Yeah.
And Supermax
to keep using that Mamba mentality.
Hey, Supermax on the table this summer for him too.
Yeah.
There you have it.
That Jaylen Brown money.
There you have it. There you have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Agree. 100%.
So that'll be interesting. So okay, so if Boston were to lose this, do you foresee it being time to make changes since they've been together for so long? D Snow, I'm gonna start with you.
Say no. Because of the core that they've built that they have right now, you want to let this core grow. You don't break this up. They bringing in Jrue Holiday. I mean, having another year of, you know, the rest of those guys playing together, having Porzingis for more time healthy. I mean, just bringing back we talked about this before, and we talk about it all the time with sports. You know, sometimes you have those teams you can throw together that do well, but most of the time you need those guys to have that time together. You know, that camaraderie. You know, being a team, being fellas, being homies, being friends. So I think that really matters. And I think you got to let that team grow. If you're going to stick with this coach, which they need to as well. You know, that's the one thing we're seeing in the NBA is, man, it's like a coach carousel lately. Like, dude, they go to the finals and get fired. You know, so, I mean, hopefully they can keep everything together no matter what, because they had a great season. They really didn't fight a lot. Like Sonny said, they didn't have a lot of battles this playoffs. They didn't really go through a lot, you know, to get to this moment. So I think it would be important for them to stick to what they have, pay who they need to pay, and continue to grow. It's time to quit trying to break things up and bring in. They got a great core coming off the bench and starting. I think they got to let them guys grow.
Big money.
Me too. Yeah, me too, bro. It's on Mazzulla. I've said it before. It's nothing new. I don't like Mazzulla. I feel like he's the weak link over there. So if they end up losing the finals, fire him and keep the thing rolling, like D Snow said. I like the pieces they got. Holiday. I like White. I like Porzingis over there. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple more players to come up off that bench, and you'll be straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll be okay, bro. Like, they could lose this thing and they can get right back, bro. Keep that thing together. Get a dog-ass coach in there.
Become coach.
Yeah, I feel like Mazzulla with all that 3-point shooting and just keep shooting all them threes, like, you die like that. Like, I don't like that sometimes. It looks good when they're going down.
As the Golden State Warriors proved. And I think they're chasing that type of thing, you know? So.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you guys. I don't think that they should make changes. Although I will say it depends on how they lose. If they lose, if they lose within 5 games or less, then it's time. Yeah, I think you would need to consider at least the coaching change. And I know, oh, they made it to the finals, and you gonna consider a coaching change? Yeah, because getting to the finals for them was a given. They didn't really go through anything to get to the finals.
Yeah.
And they had a team that was so already made that Missoula just walked right in and just y'all continue to do what you do. So in my opinion, for me, he's still earning his keep. Missoula. So depending on how they lose, if they lose, would be whether or not would answer whether or not I would make a coaching change, to say the least. But as far as my core of players, no. This is a championship caliber team, obviously, because they're here. But Jrue Holiday is the player that you bring in to win championships. This is what he does. You bring in the physical point guard. It was without him, you don't have a championship in Milwaukee with Giannis.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jrue Holiday was a necessary addition. Size was a necessary addition. So they went out and got Porzingis. This is a team that is made to win a championship.
Yeah.
I don't think if it doesn't happen in the first year, you blow it up. Give them a chance to at least cook a little bit. But the head coach, I think, is still interviewing, in my opinion. So yeah. But aside from that, no. And I don't think this will be a short series. I think this will be
at least
yeah.
At least.
So I think he'll be safe. So I don't foresee any changes. But yeah, if it's a quick series, then yeah, they might have to consider that. Okay, so it's time to actually finally get into the actual breakdown of this game, starting off with, yep, perfect timing, Shawn Michaels, perfect segue into this. We're gonna start off with what is it that Boston needs to do to win the championship? Big money. I'm gonna start off with you, Boston Celtics. What do they need to do to win this series?
Oh, this is simple for me. Don't play like you played against the Indiana Pacers, and you'll be okay. And the thing that tells me that they will not play that way is Porzingis. Like all year when he was there, he unlocked Tatum and Brown, and it was a whole nother dynamic, and it was hard. That's why they won 64 games. And yeah, that's all they got to do is not play like that and do exactly what they did when Porzingis was healthy, and they could win this thing. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If he plays like that and they get back to the Celtics that's been dominating all year, they can win this thing in 5. Not playing. It's crazy.
How about you, Snow?
I'm gonna piggyback off that a little bit. Porzingis is a major key. Major key, like my man Khaled say, major key. Hey, I mean, his length and his height matters. He makes that front line a lot bigger. Yes, Al Horford is doing an awesome job. I ain't gonna never hate on no dude that's almost as old as me. But man, he's old. He's an older guy. You know, switching out on those defensive, assignments. You know, the shooting, the defense. Porzingis does. Hey, he blocks shots. He does. Alter shots down low. So it's different coming when you got him down there. And my other thing I'm going to be really looking out for, and I know everybody else is going to be looking out for, who is Jrue Holiday going to be sticking? If Jrue Holiday can put the clamps on Kyrie, if he can slow him down.
Who do you think he needs to guard?
I think he's going to be on Kyrie. I don't think he's going to be on Luka. I don't think. Well, we might see. We might see him. You might see him on a little bit of both. Because at this point, I think Luke is the type of dude you can't stop him. The only thing you can do is try to slow him down. You can't stop him, man. He gonna get his. He's just one of those players that get to his spots, his spaces. He just knows how to play basketball. But I think they're gonna try to stop Kyrie. I think that's gonna be the key to try to slow him down, not let him get over 20, keep him in under 20 points, not in a rhythm. Because of, those two guys, the points that they're putting up together is the reason why they're winning all those games. So I think PJ Washington gonna get a lot of open shots, man. He gonna get a lot of open shots. He gonna hit a
Look,
lot.
bro, they didn't stop Kyrie. They never stopped Kyrie. They stopped Kevin Durant, not Kyrie. Like, they don't stop Kyrie. Look, this is what they gonna do that Dallas has to adjust to, bro. Like that. Nobody did this to them. The Clippers,
Not Dallas.
OKC.
What does Boston need to do? Dallas is next.
I'm
Don't tell
telling
us
you,
what Dallas gonna
I'm
do.
going somewhere. Follow me. Follow me. Listen, Dallas is in trouble in this aspect right here. Oklahoma City, Minnesota, and the Clippers did not do this to the Mavericks. The Celtics are gonna go right at Luka and Kyrie and make them guard. Anthony Edwards and them didn't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they gonna seek them out and pick and rolls, and they gonna attack Kyrie little ass, and they gonna attack Luka's slow foot ass. That is going to be the adjustment that they are going to have to make, bro.
You can get
Trust.
Luka in foul trouble.
Yeah, they could
You
beat
could
them in
definitely get
5.
Luka
I'm
in foul
telling you,
trouble.
bro. They can really look. I saw them handle. I know it's just a regular season, bro. I know. I know what you're gonna say, but it does matter because the same thing happened to the Miami Heat when they played the Mavericks. It was a bad matchup in the regular season, and then Dirk exposed their ass the same way he did. Listen, they beat them boys by 28 in Boston, and then Boston came here and won by 42. Bro, they could beat these boys in 5. That's what they're going to do. They go at Luka and they go at Kyrie. They going to do what they do on offense, but what y'all got on defense, and we're going to see. See, that's what
Yeah,
Minnesota and them didn't do.
they need that
They
fast pace.
let Luka and
Yeah.
them was going right at Rudy Gobert. They was picking on Rudy. Watch how Boston do Luka and Kyrie. That's how they gonna do them, bro. Watch.
Yeah. And just to piggyback up, off of that for a second, because I agree. I think you can attack Luka and get him into foul trouble. I also think that Porzingis is major for this series because he can bring, if he can bring Gafford or Lively outside of the paint to the top of the key. Now
key.
Tatum and Brown can attack. Tatum and Brown can attack the paint, and then it spells problems because
they got to attack.
like you said, Luka's got the slow feet. He ain't gonna be able to keep up.
Yeah.
With whoever's he's guarding.
That's gonna be the thing. Are they gonna attack or are they gonna fall in love with that 3?
Yeah. Now see, that's the thing. Like, oh, we ain't even talking about the Mavericks yet though. But yeah, right now, Boston though, that's the keys for them.
We can go jump into them though, because that's actually the next one. So I know you itching to get into what the Mavs need to do. So you can start us off with that one. Big Money. What is it that the Mavs need to do to be successful?
What they gotta do to be successful is look, I also think they could win the series in 5 because Porzingis is coming off this calf. Let's test this calf. You know what I'm saying? Luka and them go put him in the blender, bro. And they gonna come right at him. Get your ass right out here on this pick and roll and come out here and guard me 1v1. And he gonna attack him too. Kyrie and Luka are gonna eat. I don't give a damn if it's Drew Holiday, Derek White, none of them. They cannot guard these boys, bro. But the thing for Dallas, the X factor for them is Luka and Kyrie emotional. They're both so emotional. This series right here is going to test their emotions for real. Kyrie gonna get booed every time he touched that ball.
Yeah.
Are you really as mature as we think, as you thought? Like Kendrick said, do you still got some growing to do, or are you really that mature? We're gonna see. And then, look,
crazy to them crowds. I don't know if you want to do that.
Luka's so bro. Luka's so throwed. Him and Kyrie so locked in. Luka's so throwed. He gonna be like, I got them for you. And Luka gonna fuck around and be in foul trouble because he complain a lot, and the crowd gonna be on his head. That's where shit could get haywire for them. It really could, bro. It's a lot of little nuances. The X factor for the Mavs, though, for me, is Derek Lively. I promise, bro. when he's in the lineup, I know Gafford is the starter, but when he comes in, the energy he brings and the lives he catches and the defense he plays, bro, man, it's something. He's the key for me. He's the X factor. If he could not be injured and he could do what he did against everybody else, catch them lobs and slip back door when they set them screens and roll and make the defenders have to commit. Are you going to guard Luka 1v1? Are you going to send it and you going to let me catch it? He's the key, bro. I promise. It's crazy. Like little things like that is going to swing this series. I'm not like y'all. I don't think this is going to be a long series. I think it's going to be a lot of close games, and the winner of these close games wins this series in 5. I think it's going 5. Somebody's going to win it in 5. For real, because if you've been paying attention, even the Indiana games when they played Boston, that's what they came down to. It was those moments. And the same thing with the Mavericks. They was able to prevail in all those close games and in all them clutch moments. So for me, it's gonna come down to the duo. Is Jaylen Brown gonna hit that clutch 3 like he did? Is Kyrie gonna be clutch? Is Luka gonna put this boy in the blender like he did the kid from France? That's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna be a lot of close games. It's gonna be free throws, which Boston is better at, and it's gonna be them 1v1 situations and who don't turn the ball over and who comes up clutch. It's gonna be won in 5 games, but who is to be determined. I'm telling you, I don't think it's a long series at all. I think it's quick. Like it ain't gonna be quick because the games is like every 2-3 days, but I think it's 5 games or less.
Well,
Not,
I
no, it
hate
ain't gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be 5 games.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, Sonny, because I think this is going to be a 6 or 7 gamer. I think this is going to be one of the greatest finals we've ever watched. I think it's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of drama. I think we're going to have a couple of blowouts. I think it's going to be one of those type of series. I think it's going to be a lot of close games, but we're going to have a couple of games where it just get out of hand for both teams. And I think we're going to go 6 or 7. I think it's going to be a lot of drama. And this series is going to be talked about for a long time. We got a lot of
I
big
hope so. I
names.
hope you're right. I hope you're right.
We're living in an offensive age. I think we are going to have some close games. I think we are going to have that, and I think that's why we ain't picking winners yet. But I think that's what we need close games for Dallas to win. Dallas, like we've already seen with Boston and not being good in those close games. But I think this is going to be an exciting final. Seriously, I'm really expecting some big things. I'm expecting us to talk about this one for years. Like that Boston Dallas series. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I think it's going to be nuts. I think it's going to start off game 1. I think it might even be a buzzer beat or something like that the first game. It's going to be exciting the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And I say, I first off, I like all you guys' keys. I think a big key for.
I just said who's going to win.
Okay, I didn't want to put you on blast like that, but go ahead, give your key.
So my keys, truthfully, hey, Luka has to be Luka. He has to continue to play ball and not bicker and go back and forth with the refs. This is the finals. It's time to be a winner. Don't forget all of that. All that flopping and crying. Let's just play ball. We need him to do his thing. And the big thing is if Dallas can keep them, 100 points or less, if they can keep them scoring low, then I think it's going to be easy. They have to continue to play that defense they've been playing over the last 20 games plus. They have to continue if they can keep them boys in that 80 to 105 range, I think they got it. I think they got it.
I can dig that. And I would say one of the biggest X factors to me is PJ Washington.
A lot of shots.
I think, him being able to stretch the floor is a big deal. Not only that, but I would almost be willing to go with both bigs because Boston isn't really a big team off the bench. You can play Lively and Gafford together against Porzingis. That will help nullify Porzingis bringing somebody out the paint. That way, that will guarantee you one of those guys staying home. And not only that, fast break situations, now Porzingis has to defend somebody in the paint. I think that would be a huge key for the Mavs.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. Damn. That's a good one.
I think that one would be hard for Boston to overcome if they go that route.
Damn. How do they counter that? That's a good one, bro. I'm sitting here like, how do they counter that?
And with all that being said,
Shoot more
final topic, fellas. Predictions time. Big Money, I know you've been dying to give yours, so I'm gonna go to D Snow.
We already
Yeah, we already picked it.
So, like I said, man, I really think it's going 6 or 7. I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 6 games. A lot of exciting games. I think it's really gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be really close and even, but I think Dallas is gonna pull it out in 6.
I like it. Big Money.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. The Porzingis thing, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not as confident as I was because, like, realistically, I like to keep it real. You know, like when the 49ers was playing the Chiefs, like, I knew they were going to beat the Chiefs, bro. But it's tough, man. I swear, like, before Porzingis came, I was like, Mavs in 4. But now if he's back and if he's right, I say Mavs in 5. Mavs in 5.
Okay.
Mavs in
According to your
5. Because this is what it is. Let me tell you something, bro. Like, everybody forgot. And I love it, bro. I love it. I don't care about all the other shit, bro. Because I never left, bro. I stayed with bro. And I'm riding with him. And I love it so much. I feel like not only are the Mavs gonna win in 5, but Kyrie is gonna be Finals MVP. Like I'm telling you, I
that would be
really feel
poetic
like
justice.
That would be sweet.
I feel like something's brewing right now, and you know what I'm saying. Cat Williams, he kicked this whole thing off this year, and he said the truth is coming out in 2024, and Kyrie is the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the hate,
I like it.
all the bullshit, all the shitting on his name, and all the this and that. You got to come see me now. And it's full circle. We're coming back here. Coming right back here. You know what I'm saying? What better way to go out than to face your demons? You know what I'm saying? Face them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Kyrie showed us. We're going to face these things. We ain't going to hide. We ain't going to tuck our tail and run, bro. We're going to stand 10 toes and we're going to ride this thing out. And you'll love me again. You hate me right now, but you'll love me again. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, Finals MVP.
Thanks.
Mavs in 5. Holla at your boy.
I like it. Okay, so as a basketball diehard fan, a junkie, I love this series. As a fan of both Kyrie, Luka, and Tatum and Brown, I hate this series because somebody has to lose.
Yeah.
Right. Man.
Shout out to Team Jordan because they're winning above all else. No matter what. They probably have Team Jordan will have the face of the future of the NBA.
Nah, for real. Hey, for real. You know what I'm saying?
And that's something that that's another topic that I didn't add to this that we probably could have discussed as far as the face of the NBA going forward. And we could probably wrap up the conversation with that before we go off air. But like I said, I hate the fact that someone has to lose this series.
Yeah.
Because I love Jason Tatum. I'm against the slander, but I get it because if you want to be considered with the elites, you have to perform and you have to have the resume to show it. Yes, it's an amazing feat that you've had so much playoff success over the years, but it means nothing until you get a ring. And I want him to get that ring so bad because it means so much to his legacy.
Yeah.
I feel like his team is probably the better. He probably has the better team. He's got the more established stars, the more established cast around him. But
Ooh,
the
I'm gonna
Mavs
go
have
there.
a lot more. Yeah, as far as just what they've done throughout the years, the cast like Porzingis, Horford, Drew Holiday. It's a lot of
Yeah.
young guys on the Mavs. It's a lot of
They
proven
playing
guys on the
better than
Celtics that's made it to championships. It's had a lot of success throughout the years in this league.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But I do not believe in Joe Mazzulla. I've said that a million times over the years. I feel like he is a deer in the headlights. I feel like if he gets hit with some shit, he is not going to adjust. And if he gets hit with that, if he gets hit with that scenario that I just laid out, he is going to look stuck.
man.
And I believe that the energy and the offensive firepower that the Mavs are going to bring, the onslaught, and the fact that they've been proven, the Mavs went up a mountain while the Boston Celtics got here on a moving walkway. That battle test, the Mavs are ready for this, and I don't think they stop. I think the Mavs take this home. I will give it 6 games. I want to see it go 7 because I want to see the games go as long as possible. But yes, I believe the Mavs win this in 6 games. I think the offensive onslaught of Kyrie and Luka is just going to be too much. I don't think they're going to be able to stop it in Boston. And I hate to hear the stuff that's going to come for Tatum and Brown after this.
Damn.
But again, it is what it is. Somebody's got to lose, and unfortunately, it's them. But yeah, that other little thing I wanted to mention, though, face of the league going forward. Do you see the winner out of this as the man in the NBA? Do you see the winner out of this as the guy to put the league on his shoulders going forward?
Maybe.
Because LeBron's got a couple years left. He's gonna be gone soon, and you can't even really. Is he even really still
I
the
said
face of the
maybe.
league now?
Right. Maybe. It could, you know what? It's crazy. Like, I think maybe like if Luca and Kyrie win a chip and then they come back and they win another, if they can go back to back, then it's Luca. I feel like Jason Tatum's already on TV a lot. So a chip could make him the face of the league. I don't know. I feel like America's sweetheart right now is Anthony Edwards, no Diddy.
Yes, I didn't know the Cubs came back and won. Yes. Eat
Yeah,
that White Sox fans. Sorry about that. My
Yo,
bad.
Brandon. Nah, you good, bro. I love the Cubs too, bro. Shout out the Cubs, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, bro. The face of the league thing, that's a whole other monster. I don't know. Like Steph and LeBron, like you said, and Shea and Ja, if everybody starts liking them again, I don't know. That face of the league
is it
thing.
too soon to turn hands?
Think so.
Jokic is all over the commercials too. Like, I don't know. Like, the face of the league is crazy. I don't know.
I
That's
think
tough. What
who
y'all think?
wins. I think who wins matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the league wants Tatum to get one because he's been there for so long. He's got the image. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's got
Don't get
the marketable look, the appeal, and he's the American star, the American born star.
Yeah.
Luka has the complexion, but he also is not from here.
Yeah. And Luca ratchet.
Because if it wasn't for that, Jokic would have had it already. Jokic with his resume would have already been the face of the league.
Yeah.
But you could tell that they don't want to give it to him. We don't want to give it to him because he don't look the part.
Yeah.
They don't
Physically
like how
and
he
on the
talk.
court. And the whole package. Although he's awesome. I'm a big fan of the Joker, but I feel
Anthony
like
Edwards
if
and Tatum
somebody
got the
like
same
if a
appeal.
Jason Tatum was to get it, that would push him a little bit farther because, like I said, he's the American guy, American-born, Jordan athlete, well-spoken, never been in the trouble. His mom manages his money. You can put him in front of any crowd, and he's gonna be good. He's gonna win. So I think that matters, the marketability factor of it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Luka's gonna win, so I don't know where he's gonna fall in that argument.
Luka that dog, bro.
Gonna be crazy.
And they don't want Kyrie to be the face. We know that for sure.
Hell no.
So, it's gonna be interesting.
That's crazy.
But and with Boston and Jaylen Brown as the rocket scientist, that would be a great face.
I know who the face of the league is, but just hit me, bro.
Ooh.
The face of the league is Wemby.
Ooh.
He coming for it.
Yeah,
he coming for it.
The face, bro.
He coming for it. I ain't gonna give it to him yet, but I know he's likely to get it. But I ain't gonna just give it to him. I ain't gonna give it to him yet.
Jump on the train. Let's
be
first in line on this one.
I'm in line. I'm waiting for my tickets, but
nah, that dude, bro.
I'm gonna wait till the show starts. I'm not gonna try to watch it early.
He's gonna be a nasty dude in the next few years.
Nah, hey man. This draft too, I can't wait.
And they got 2 top 10 picks. They got a chance to really put some stuff around them.
Yes, bro.
And I think as it gets closer, we're gonna do more. We're gonna dig more into this draft after the finals is over with, because there's some guys in this draft that could do a lot to help Wemby. I really like that Serbian point guard 𝑐𝒏. You get him a 6'6" point guard to go with the 7'4" center, bookends like that. That's a problem in itself.
That's a problem. And I like the kid. What's the kid name from France?
Which one? Rsachè, Salon.
I like 𝐎𝑪.
𝐎𝑪.
Yeah.
𝐎𝑪. Yeah. All them French kids. It's a French revolution right now.
Yeah.
Vive la France.
Yeah, Giannis opened up that gateway.
Bed bug having. Y'all see all them bed bugs they got over there? That's nasty.
I ain't seen that.
They nasty over there.
Only you. I appreciate you for that.
Boy study with the inside.
Yeah, they nasty over there. Like, shout out all the Olympic dudes who got to go over there, because it's bed bug problem over there. They don't know how to deal with it. The French government is weird.
Not Airbnb. You know.
I know. I was like, wait, how are we gonna deal with this shit, bro? Hey, I ain't seen nobody say it on no sports talk show or nothing. I was like, wait, what? This is crazy, bro. I don't even watch the news because of shit like that. I saw
they probably gonna be in something new. You know, they be building new Olympic villages and stuff for that. So
yeah, but bro, they said the government don't even know how to deal with bed bugs. I was like, wait, what? The world is coming over there in June. What are we doing?
It's right here. We here.
Bro, it'd be bad every year, bro. If you don't remember, like, remember they be showing pictures, and like it'd be bad every year, no matter what they be. It's always bad, bro. So
you remember you remember Russia?
People didn't even want to be there.
Y'all remember when China?
That's when
China,
y'all remember that's when Tinder
jumped
off. That's when the world found out about Tinder, that Russia, because athletes was using. They was going hit their room up, boy.
Bro, they said China blocked off their version of Oak Cliff, blocked it off with a wall. And was like, don't come out till after the Olympics is over. Bro, they cold. Like, yeah.
Y'all niggas stay at home. Don't embarrass us.
That's what they did in Atlanta. Think about it. That's what they did in Atlanta.
Say, you remember on Snowfall? That's what they did in LA. They did that shit in Snowfall.
Yeah, they do it
84.
Yeah,
84, they was like, y'all better stay in South Central the whole
time. Like this, and they grab it like this, and they put it right here and say, you stay right there.
Franklin, don't you break. Franklin, do not bring them rocks to the Olympics, Franklin.
Nah, for real. Man, that was dope though. But man, can't wait till Thursday, y'all. It's about to go down. This is about to be an epic finals. We got one we deserve finally.
Oh, and before we get out of here today, too, hey, Jeff Teague is in the Big Three this year. I'm gonna be looking out for that. Jeff Teague is in the Big Three this year.
Shout out to Jeff Teague.
Yeah, that's gonna be
shout out to
Teague,
shout out to Cube in the Big Three.
Ugliest NBA players of all time. Him, Jerry Stackhouse. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of them ugly brothers. Shout these boys out.
No, I ain't finna get. I ain't finna let nobody get no strays. I ain't finna shoot out strays tonight.
Sonny.
Shout out to Tyrone Hill. Damn it, Sonny, you made me do it.
Tyrone Hill is the ugliest all time. Him and Manute Bol. 1A and 1B, boy. Say.
You know Evan Turner with his old frog voice.
No,
Jeff Teague look like Shorty. No. Bro, you can't tell me Jeff Teague don't look like Shorty that jumped on the stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys when they was
Lil Ma.
New York. He looked just like her. That's him. That's him. That's Jeff Teague, nigga.
That's messed
Oh man, that's hilarious. I think that's as good as note as anything to go out on that note, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely appreciate y'all for stopping by. This was a dope episode. A lot of fun, and definitely can't wait for the finals to get started this Thursday. But yeah,
Popeye
from us here,
Jones, ugly as hell too. Popeye Jones.
Shout out to the all-time ugly list, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you're stopping by, drop your ugliest stuff in the comments.
Hey,
somebody said Caitlin Clark looked like McLovin.
Yeah, she do. She do look like that, man.
I can't take no more, ladies and gentlemen, from us here at On My Sports.
Shout out Caitlin Clark.
Peace.
Shout out Reggie Jackson. That boy need to wear a mask during the game.
Y'all take care.
Reggie Jackson.
Keep it beautiful.